There's one factor that outweighs any sort of fitness or nutrition advice you could ever ask for, because that is not where the problem lies. You have the resources, you've tried the recipes, you've done the Shy Girl workouts, you've followed the fitness influencers. The truth is, no amount of fitness or nutrition advice will ever fix the foundation of your problem. And that is building a stronger mentality. The mentality of somebody who shows up even on the hardest days, who stays uncomfortable throughout this entire journey. Because that is exactly what it is. A journey of ups, downs, wins, and losses. Stop waiting to start. Because if you actually had followed that promise the first time you made it to yourself, you'd already be at your goal. Today, we're not only going to be diving into the tangible actions to lose weight, because you know what to do, but you don't know how to build that mentality to keep showing up even on the days where it feels so hard. I'm going to be sharing my personal story of how I lost over 50 pounds on my weight loss journey and how I built myself into having this healthier lifestyle. Welcome back to another episode of JustJess Podcast. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of JustJess Podcast. I'm going to get right into it. You're here because you want to lose weight. You're here because you might have lost a couple pounds and gained it right back. You're here because you might experience gym anxiety. You're here because when things get hard, you give up. You're here because you realize weight loss is about 90% mental and 10% physical. I was over 200 pounds back in 2021. I went through a very bad breakup. Long story short, ended up losing over 50 pounds, gained this strong mentality for myself, was able to step into the gym without anxiety, built confidence physically and mentally, and just adopted so many healthy habits that I still have and put into practice today. And being an online fitness coach, personal trainer, I get the question of, when you decided to lose weight, what did you do? And I say I ate in a calorie deficit, I weightlifted, and I stayed consistent. And I didn't give up. When I was coaching my first season of weight loss clients back in the beginning of this year, my job was to cut out the guesswork for them. So I would create the meal plans and workout plans. And the reason why I don't conduct one-on-one weight loss coaching anymore, the way I did it back in February, is because I realized weight loss is so much more than the physical, than the tangible actions of eating healthier and moving your body more, because that's what weight loss is. Everybody loses weight the same way. And weight loss is a simple concept, but it's hard to do. And it's not hard to do because you cannot show up to the gym or you cannot make a healthy recipe. It's hard to do because when things get hard, human nature is stop. You're scared. Your brain has a mechanism. When things get hard and you get fearful, you step away. It's human nature. And it's really something you have to build up. Like you're building up a muscle in the gym, you have to build up the discipline, the confidence, the mentality to be able to lose weight with actually recognizing that this is a me journey. This is me versus me 100%. It is you versus you, babe. And you will realize the you versus you doesn't really come from, oh, I don't really know what healthy meal to eat. It's so much more than that. So as I just said, everybody loses weight the same way. It is calories in versus calories out. You need to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. That is the only way you will lose weight. It is scientific. It is factual. It's not opinion-based. It is truth. Eat less and move your body more. Eating less meaning eating higher protein, finding swaps to your favorite high-calorie desserts, meals, volume eating, so eating more food for fewer calories, like cottage cheese, berries, vegetables, amping your meals up with all that good stuff to increase the load you're eating, but for fewer calories and higher protein. Regarding training, you need to be weightlifting to lose fat. This is because you will boost your metabolism and over time be able to eat more. You will drop body fat percentage while increasing your lean muscle mass. That is why endless hours of cardio and not watching your diet does not work for weight loss. And if you want to learn more about those tangible actions to lose weight, about what to eat, recipes, workout, meal plans, all that good stuff, I do have a beginner weight loss guide, which I will link below, but this is not why I'm filming this podcast episode today. Because after years of personal growth with myself in the gym and my eating habits and weight loss coaching, personal training, I've noticed the same pattern in others that I've noticed in myself. That it's not actually those physical actions that make it hard to lose weight. It is the whole mentality that you have around yourself, which is why you cannot lose weight and stay consistent and actually accept that this is not a diet, this is a lifestyle. And I know this is kind of thrown around loosely, but it is true. If you decide to lose weight, you're not deciding to just lose 20 pounds. You're deciding to change the way you go about your entire life. Because if you decide to embark on a journey like this, your life will change, your entire life. Do not think this is going to be like, oh, a walk in the park, I'm going to do this for a month or two. No, that's not true. And this podcast episode is not going to be beating around the bush, fun times, happy. Let's just figure out how to lose weight really quick. No, this is the truth. This is how I lost 50 pounds. This is how I've kept it off. And this is how I've been able to go through seasons of my life where I may gain a couple pounds and lose a couple pounds and be totally okay with it because I know the things that make me feel good and that this is a lifestyle. This is a forever kind of thing. It is not temporary. Weight loss kind of goes like this. It is uncomfortable. It's hard. this one hard thing will actually guide you into learning to do other hard things in your life. That is exactly what happened to me. When I realized that I could hit this pinnacle that I've been wanting to hit for so long, that a lot of people come at me. It's like, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to do this, and nothing's working. Trust me, you have the right meal plan. You have the right trainer. You have the right workout plans, but you don't have the right mentality. Because what happens when you eat bad for one day and think all your progress is ruined? What happens when you can't say no to going out with your friends or sacrificing a drink at the bar? And what happens when you go into the kitchen and you don't have enough self-control to only eat one cookie as opposed to the whole sleeve of cookies? And then you think you're not seeing your results because your plan is wrong as opposed to your mentality is wrong. The way you are approaching this is wrong because you don't have a solid foundation. And this goes without saying. It doesn't mean, oh, I wanted to lose weight 6 months ago. Let me take another 6 months to build up a strong mentality and then lose weight. It means no. While you're learning about weight loss, while you're learning about the newest turkey burger recipe or how to squat heavier in the gym, start learning about how you're going to develop yourself and to be able to do these hard things over and over and over again. This is my weight loss formula. Consistency, action, and patience. You need to stay consistent in those healthy habits. You need to stay consistent going to the gym and eating better. And you need to take action. Every day you need to be consistent with that action you're taking. Even when you don't feel like eating a yasso bar over a beautiful ice cream sundae from the dairy down your street, you need to be doing it. Whether you feel like it or not, because it really comes down to action over emotion. If you want to hit this goal, if you know you're going to feel shameful tomorrow for not sticking to your commitment, sacrifice for it. And have the mentality that this is so uncomfortable and it feels so good to know that I'm getting so much closer to my goals today than it was yesterday by sacrificing this pleasure for this temporary pain. Ditch the short-term gratification, because that bowl of ice cream is going to make you feel real good right now. But in 5 minutes when you're done eating it, you're going to wake up tomorrow thinking, wow, I wish I just stayed on my plan because I know I have a goal that I've been wanting to hit for my entire life. And it does take uncomfort. It takes not being comfortable now to be comfortable a little bit later. And I don't mean later, meaning like years from now. I mean literally in like a day or two? Like for real. The reason why you're not seeing weight loss progress is because you keep breaking promises to yourself. When you're stressed out and you want to overeat and something's going wrong in your life and you just want to resort to the food or the couch to watch TV or scroll on social media instead of going to the gym, why do you think you deserve to do those easy things for yourself and still accomplish your hard goal? Guys, I hope you know I'm talking to myself right now, literally like 3 months ago when I was in a cycle of just overeating and not sticking to my goals. And I was gaining weight and I lost it. I didn't gain back the 50 pounds I'd lost in 2021, but I gained like a good 7-10 pounds. And I recognize, wow, I don't like the way I feel. I don't like the way I'm acting. I don't like the way my body has changed. My stomach is looking puffier than ever. I don't like that. So let me ask you something. How many promises have you broke to yourself over the past week, the past month in regards to your weight loss journey? How many times have you said no to the things you want to say yes to the healthy options at the restaurant that you want to say yes to the not going out to eat? And every time you did say yes, oh, let me go out to eat, it's not going to affect anything. And it leads to a spiral of, oh, I'll just do it again tomorrow and tomorrow. Momentum is so big here. Momentum is so big for weight loss because consistency is what is going to get you to your goal. And as I said in the beginning, this is not a one-stop shop. This is a journey and this is forever. So while you're on this journey, learn to love it. Because you will not only see the weight shred off, you will see yourself get built up into the strongest version of yourself. I'm not even kidding, guys. When I lost all that weight and every time I proved to myself that I can do it, even seasons when I want to gain some weight, gain some muscle mass, which is a completely different story, and I proved to myself that I can do it, the confidence you build in yourself is insane, out of this world. And the confidence I built from the time that I was over 200 pounds to where I am now, it was a little physical, but it was so mental. To be able to show up on the days where you'd rather do anything else, nothing builds confidence like keeping a difficult promise to yourself. Let me say it again and listen. Nothing builds more confidence than keeping a difficult promise to yourself. To believe something is working when you don't see the results. And weight loss, it comes quicker than you think. In probably 6 weeks' time, you will see results. Probably 4 weeks' time, you'll feel less bloated, feel more energized. But to believe that something's working when you can't really see the physical output, that's the hardest part of weight loss. It's hard when you're making sacrifices, when you are staying on track and you don't see results. And then you think something's not working. Just keep going. Stay consistent. And going back to that third factor of the weight loss formula, stay patient. because it all happens in good time. If this were easy, if it could happen overnight, everybody would do it, because I know I surely always looked up, oh, how do I lose weight overnight? I found this pill and this supplement and this overnight body wrap with plastic wrap, and it was just ridiculous, because losing weight is factual. Calories in, calories out. You need to be eating better and moving your body more. You need to be eating in a caloric deficit and weightlifting. You need to be showing up on the hardest days and staying consistent, taking action, and remaining patient. And you need to start resisting temptations. Stop putting yourself in situations where you're bound to mess up. If you know you wanted to stay consistent this weekend, why are you going to go out with your friends to the bar where you know you're going to be tempted to drink and eat bad, especially in the beginning of your weight loss journey, guys? Take a step back. Remove yourself from the situation. If you want something bad enough, you will do whatever it takes. You will resist those urges, and you will build your mentality up to know that I actually have the confidence to say no and to say yes to my goals. Because when you start saying yes to your goals, you learn that you build habits over time. It becomes easier, it becomes more routine. So in the beginning, yes, it might seem hard. And I know that first week of losing weight, it's motivating. You're going grocery shopping. You have all the fruits in your car. Like, it's great. But then it actually starts to get hard, and you start to realize, this isn't so Dan anymore. This is more so that I have to do this and it will be done. And I'll find ways to make it easier for myself with, fun recipes and maybe working out with the gym buddy, whatever it may be. But know at the end of the day, you're going to be uncomfortable either way, and you should be uncomfortable. And this is what a lot of coaches get wrong. It's what I got wrong in my first season of weight loss coaching, that everybody wants to lose weight and doesn't want to gain it back, right? They want to make it a lifestyle. But by handing you over a meal plan and handing you over a workout plan, it is not teaching you anything about building that strong mentality. It is not teaching you how to do those hard things over and over and over again and not get sick of them. It is teaching you that this is becoming an implemented routine thing in your life that is never ending. Because when you actually start to work out and when you start to see results, the working out part and the physical weight loss, it goes away. It's more like, wow, I love who I'm showing up as mentally today, because I'm lifting heavy. I'm lifting till my face is red and things are hard. That I'm choosing the sacrifice of eating this piece of fruit over this unhealthy processed thing on the counter. It builds confidence. Showing up for yourself builds confidence. And please take that word diet out of your head. It is not a diet. It will never be a diet. A diet is quick. Diet's quick. If you want to go on a carnivore diet, on a Mediterranean diet, on a no sugar diet, fine. That lasts a month or 2 months. That's the only point they're sustainable. But you need something that you can sustain for your whole life. And it is, how do you build those habits? How do you rewire your mind to believe in yourself and to not give up when things get hard, and to learn balance, and to not think, oh, because I treated myself this one weekend when I've done good for the past 2 months, that I messed everything up. Because it goes both ways. To lose weight and to be okay with gaining some pounds back during certain seasons, and to losing more than you maybe expected, or to treating yourself, or to saying no. It's in here. It's in here. It's not this and it's not this. Yes, it's obviously that. The tangible does matter, and nothing will get done without action. But you need to build yourself up into that person that is resilient, that shows up when things get so uncomfortable, by doing the physical, by showing up and working out, which I just found out like 90% of people don't work out. It was some crazy number that I'm like, really? And that used to be me. How did I used to be a person that did not step a foot in the gym, did not move their body at all, would just shove any sort of food in their mouth? When you start to learn that self-respect, that actually choosing those uncomfortable, hard things benefit your life in so many different manners, your life changes in everything. If I never lost 50 pounds, if I never got into building healthy habits for myself, I would have never, ever, ever been sitting in front of this camera, starting a podcast. Never had the confidence. I would never had the belief in myself, because I built that strong muscle in my body. And I'm saying this actually metaphorically. The muscle that is like, Jess, you can do that hard thing. That's why I wake up and go do fasted cardio at the gym, because I'm like, that shit is hard. I don't want to do that. So now everything else that I don't want to do throughout the day, I'll just do because I did that already. So weight loss, yes, it needs the tangible. You need to be lifting heavy. You need to be eating in a deficit. You need to be drinking water, getting 10,000 steps a day. You need that stuff. But what you need more is belief in yourself and belief in the actions you're taking, that they're leading you to a bigger long-term success. but nothing will have you succumb to starting or continuing on your toughest days other than your mentality, other than your approach, your perspective. And yeah, it sounds intimidating to reprogram your mind. What does that even mean? To unlearn all these habits and thinking patterns that I've learned from the day I was born, because we don't get taught this in school. I've only been on this journey of learning to reprogram and do those hard things that are so uncomfortable without feeling doubt in myself over the past couple years. And especially implementing that in weight loss is something that is so special. And it's something we don't see too often. So if you want to learn how to reprogram your mind step by step, not only for weight loss, but just to learn how to do those hard things in life and make them seem easier, because you stop looking at that short-term gratification. You stop looking at, all right, I'm going to do something right now to make you feel a way right now in this moment and get this response right now. It's like, no, I'm going to do this right now because I know down the line it's going to benefit me. So by eating in that deficit consistently, by showing up when it's hard, by saying no to those plans, by saying yes to the promises you made to yourself, that will reprogram your mind. So if you're interested in learning about that, how to reprogram your mind for weight loss and achieve long-term success in this area, and not only this area, but every other area of your life, please click the link in the description below. I have a free program, Mindset Mastery and Weight Loss, that teaches you exactly that. It goes through step-by-step modules, diving into the tangible actions of weight loss, but more importantly, diving into the change you're going to see and feel in yourself when you actually commit to your goals. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of JustJess Podcast. Super special episode. I feel so passionate about this topic. If you haven't already, make sure to follow my TikTok and my Instagram, where I post short form videos of basically what you see here, just to remind you, just going through your day, some motivation and how to become the best version of yourself. Everything I mentioned in the video will be linked below. New episodes every Monday at 11 a.m. I love you guys so much. Keep doing hard shit to create the best version of yourself, and I'll see you next week.